Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my Venus Do Signs series. This is for Venus and Sagittarius. So if in your birth chart, your Venus is sitting in the sign of Sagittarius, this is for you. If you don't have if you don't know where your Venus is sitting, you can go to any free astrology website, such as astro.com. Go ahead, pause the video. You would enter your birth time, day, and location, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. Just look and see what sign Venus is sitting in. If it's in Sag, this is for you. If you don't know your exact birth time, don't worry. You don't have to know your exact time to know where Venus is. You can just put 12 p.m. It's okay. However, if you do know your exact birth time, it's good because you will also know what your seventh house is. And if your seventh house is Sagittarius, you can also watch this video. This applies as well. And also, if your Sun and Venus are in the same sign, that's completely okay. Sometimes that happens. And so it's just like a double sign reading, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started for Venus and Sag. Okay, and because I do 3 rows, I'm not going to hold up each card to show what they are, but hopefully you can just see them in a video and as I go along. So, but at least starting off, we have the Hierophant. So this is showing me that something may be revealed to you, like a secret. Someone might confess something to you, or you could be making some sort of confession to somebody. Also, you might be in a position where people are coming to you with their problems, or whatever the case. I'm feeling, though, that you might be holding some sort of high-ranking position, or you can get involved with someone who is a government, political, or public figure. Also, there's a possibility of you entering some sort of commitment and taking on someone's last name. Someone is carrying on some sort of legacy, like the torch is being handed down to you. So I don't know, too, this could also be some sort of family business, or maybe your relationship, and you go into a business partnership with your significant other or something of that sort. But I feel like you're establishing leadership to a lot of people. I'm feeling more so like you are maybe rising to a high-ranking position. But also there's something quiet or secretive about it. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. I don't know. You don't want to tell people, but you're keeping something hidden. You're keeping something to yourself. Also, this is telling me that you are undecided about something, or you're torn between 2 people and you're refusing to make a final decision on something. Maybe you want to settle down with someone, but you're torn with who do I want to settle with. It could be 2 people that have that possibility, or maybe someone's trying to do that with you. Someone could have you on hold. But I am seeing some sort of hold up because of indecisiveness and trying to go deep within and listen to your intuition. Listen to what God is saying to you, or listening to what the universe is saying to you. You're trying to listen to your intuition. You're like, what does my gut say about this situation? So yeah, there's something going on with that. Now, some of you may also be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I do feel like maybe, I don't know, you're trying to hold off on something, and you're being possibly being stubborn, because I feel like you're holding on to something that you feel is very close to you, very valuable. You're saving something you have not yet let go of, and I feel like you are doing some soul searching And you might be being isolated and keeping to yourself. If you have like a second home or something of that sort, you might be staying in your vacation home or your second home or whatever. I feel like you're hiding out. You're not wanting to come out with something. Although it's time. I don't know what it is. I don't really feel like it's about sexuality. I feel more so it's about either a new position you have, a leadership role, money you've inherited, something that you're holding on to and not ready to open up about, and you're just kind of holding on to something for as long as you can. But I do feel, too, it's something about school as well. Some of you might be traveling overseas. Some of you are studying something, maybe a sacred, or you might be about getting ready to take some sort of oath or being sworn in or something. There could be some sort of initiation going on. Something you've been studying for. This is like a spiritual path for you. I'm getting like a lot of spirituality in this as well. And I don't know. I don't know if this is against your traditional beliefs or something, or you've taken on a new belief system. It doesn't have to be religion. It just, spirituality or something. But I do feel like you are doing like a lot of research and you're going within, searching for answers. And I feel like by you going on this journey, you are being a beacon of light for other people. Like your wisdom, you might not recognize it, is helping other people. Like other people are being illuminated by you learning about yourself. Now, I don't know, someone I feel may be against you or may challenge you or may challenge your beliefs or something. They're rushing in to say something or to tell you something. They're not afraid to speak their mind. This is that air sign. They could be in their 30s. But I feel like this person is very quick-witted. Like it's hard to get in an argument with them because they're very intellectual and they're very educated, and they can cut you up. They always come back with information like immediately. So somebody might be challenging you about something that you're studying or your beliefs or something like that. If you are involved with someone, you might be involved. Both of you all might just be like hermits, introverted. I'm seeing like a lot of introversion going on. Here, you might be involved with someone who's highly spiritual, or this could also be you. If you're single, I'm not really seeing any relationships develop, but just overall, there are energies around you, and you might possibly have options, which is why you're holding off from making some sort of decision. I guess you're trying to evaluate something and see if someone is matching your energy or something, or your lifestyle. If you were in a relationship, I feel like you guys are not seeing eye to eye. You're going in separate directions. You might be more aimed towards a spiritual path. Someone else might be more towards, I don't know, sexual, or not really sexual, but just you guys are just on two different paths. One person is an intellect. One person is more creative. Not saying that neither one can be either of those, but your visions are different right now. Not seeing eye to eye. There is somebody who may be showing you that they're into you, or this could be you. But there is some sort of physical attraction going on and an opportunity to start something new. The following week, again, I feel like you're being indecisive. You're weighing some sort of options. It could involve a Libra. So I don't know if you're trying to make up your mind about a Libra, but I feel like you're trying to be balanced and fair in what you're thinking or what you're feeling. Also, maybe you're dealing with some sort of legalities. It could be divorce. Or it could be something where maybe you shared a lease with someone or an apartment or whatever, And I don't know, there's something that you're trying to decide. You're weighing your options, you're weighing something, and you're taking your time. You're not really rushing into it. You may be offering someone, you know, making an offer to someone, saying I love you, or saying I'm interested, or I want to be with you. There's an outpouring of love that either you are offering to someone or that's being offered to you. Now, also, spiritually, this is God's love. So this is God showing you a sign that he loves you and that he hears you and that he's listening to you. You're being shown what unconditional love is. And for some of you, this could be some sort of renewal. Also, you could be involved with someone who is in a legal system. So a lawyer, judge, or someone that works in a courtroom or a court building. Now, I see you kind of focusing on your work. So I'm not sure that you're turning down some sort of proposal or you're working on a proposal. Even if it's a business proposal, there's something that you're ironing out the details of. You might also be putting a lot of your energy into a passion or a hobby that you have, like you're passionate about it, so you've been spending a lot of time working on it. There's something that I feel that you're constructing, even if it's a website or a letter, or I don't know, I just kind of feel like even though you're working diligently, love is on your mind, like it's still in the back of your mind. You're trying to focus on your work and everyday routine. You're waking up in the morning with your daily routine. I don't know, watching the news, brushing your teeth, stopping at Starbucks, whatever the case. You're still thinking about love. Some of you are writing a love story. Now, for some of you, that something is coming to an end. Something that you might do on a regular basis, or a relationship. Especially with this, it could very well be a divorce for some of you. I do feel like you're trying to see something with a different set of eyes. I feel this could be more like a spiritual death, because right after death we have the Hanged Man, which is kind of like enlightenment and seeing something from a different perspective. Or making a negative situation into something positive or spiritual. Now, also, it could be because you're grieving that you're just smoking and trying not to think about it. You're isolating yourself and you're smoking. Yeah, it could be cigarettes, but I'm leaning more towards the marijuana. And you're just trying to relax and meditate and get your mind off of things. Especially if it is like a loss of job. You're just kind of like, now what am I going to do? I just need to relax before I make any other decisions. I'm not going to sweat about it. So there's some things going on that second week that could be kind of major for you. All right, so that last week, I feel like you might be on the defense. I feel that you are trying to take a stand, or either you're like setting boundaries and you're saying, this is where I draw the line. And I just kind of feel like you're being, feeling like you have to defend yourself, or you have to defend your relationship, or you're defending someone. Also, this is the possibility of having some sort of competition or competitor. So, like if you were single and you're interested in someone, you're not the only one interested. You have some competition there. So, there's some sort of competition going on this final week. I feel like you're about to, by the end of the month, you're going to have learned a major lesson, especially with the Hierophant here. There's going to be some sort of successful ending or completion to something. I feel like you're going to get relief. There may also be vacation or traveling involved. But I feel that if you have been going through a lot of lessons, that whatever you've been going on for the past couple of months, this is the end of it. It's like, you know, like finally some relief on that part, on something that was major. There's still some challenges I see with the Ten of Wands being here. And you having to carry out some sort of burden or work order, something that you're still going to have to do. But whatever the hardest thing that you've been going through, I feel like that's going to come to an end. There's going to be a major change happening as well. Now, if you were in a relationship, either one of two things. Either it is ending and it just went as far as it could go. There's no place else for the relationship to go. Or one phase of that relationship has ended and a brand new cycle begins now. But I'm also feeling like you're blocking people out of your life who you just don't want to deal with anymore. And I don't know, it could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign. I don't know who these two people are, but they are involved in your life some type of way. I feel like this fire sign is very bossy and is part of your stress or burden. This person is very demanding. They have high demands. This also could be you. Maybe you're stressing someone out or putting like a heavy workload on someone and it's like all they do is work, work, work. So, I hope this has helped, guys. Remember, this is a general reading. For a private reading, you would email namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. You guys make sure that you're leaving your comments and that you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos if you haven't already done so. Thanks so much and many blessings to you all.